Tuesday Night Baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Brett Saberhagen is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Addison Russell heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Shortstop, number 27.
Into the seats, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
Tap fouled at home plate. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Settling in now, Desmond Jennings. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Trout. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, second baseman
Brian Dozier gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight, despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, all good things must come to an end. And that winning streak finally ended last time out, but I don't think that'll slow this bunch down at all. And the way they're playing, they might just pick up right where they left off.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. Throw to first will get him. Cliff Lee is ready to go. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's still pitching effectively, even after all of these years. He's one of those guys that physically he doesn't still have the same attributes he did as a younger player. But what he's done, he's made up for it mentally. The way he approaches hitters, the way he goes after them. Still one of the better guys in all the game.
Mike Trout will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Ted Williams will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Carlos Santana makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Well, you saw it right there. He's got a good fastball, and he's going to use it. When you throw in the mid-90s consistently, you have to use that weapon.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted second overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
And another foul ball. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Chris Young will take his first cuts now. 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Sends that one out of play for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Schmidt. And that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Jeff Bagwell will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Mike Schmidt will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Joe Morgan will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Morgan.
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Batting sixth.
Al Kaline takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. Yogi Berra will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And a step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Gary Carter will get his first shot here, coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Tony Gwynn will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Tony Gwynn.
Hits this one hard the other way. There is Dozier. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Joe Morgan is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Yogi Berra will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Tony Gwynn will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 19.
Robinson Chirinos will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ballgame.
And he falls behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Chopped weakly to the left. Morgan gonna have to hurry. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8. Right
Russell
fielder.
Franklin will stride in.
Franklin.
He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Hit on the ground to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Cliff Lee comes to the plate, possibly receiving the bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
And here is strike one called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Addison Russell will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Robin Yount will get his first opportunity now. 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Lee's ready. First pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. One away.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in, Brett Saberhagen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike two.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Jackie Robinson will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Dozier will wait on it, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Desmond Jennings is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, but getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Mike Trout is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone.
Attention, please.
He loves the ball down.
Catfish Hunter will come on as a pinch hitter.
Catfish Hunter.
And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Into the box now, Ted Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lee gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Young. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is in there. Jeff Bagwell is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Young is there. 2 gone. And they get the double play at third. Catfish Hunter will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Chris Young stands in as he looks at a called strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Robinson Chirinos will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Joe Morgan comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lee steps into his windup. Here's the 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And it's a chance to see Yogi Berra swing the bat here. Hit out towards second. Dozier has it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Tony Gwynn stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Russell Franklin steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And the 6th inning opens with a fly out, 1 away.
now batting the pitcher.
Cliff Lee in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Addison Russell.
Out in front of it, strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning. Robin Yount gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
And here's Lee back to work now as his first pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. And he's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Rollie Fingers will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Jackie Robinson will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Desmond Jennings stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he misses with it 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Fingers looks in. 1-2 on its way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ball game so far. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Catfish Hunter. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Ted Williams steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
And you know, that's what they needed. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Jeff Bagwell is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Under it is Russell, and there are two away now. Joe Morgan will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. High and deep to straightaway right. Franklin going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around third and being waved on home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Oh, that's a big at-bat right there. He gets a good pitch that he can handle, and boy, does he put a charge into this one. And that's going to wind up plating the go-ahead run as he's into second base with an RBI double.
Standing in now, Yogi Berra. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jennings is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI. Mike Moustakas comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Chris Young is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Again, he sends it out of play. Fingers is ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here it comes, 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home. Tony Gwynn digs in to lead off the bottom of the
Leading off
8th
for the
inning.
Jays, catcher, Tony Gwynn.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Franklin has a beat on it. He's got it one away. Robin Yount will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Now batting, pitcher, Raleigh Fingers.
Oral Hershiser will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Franklin has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here. No. Oral Hershiser will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Oral Hershiser.
Leading off the inning, Russell Franklin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Elmer Colon will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, Elmer Colon.
And that's in there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, I don't know what he's waiting for. But that one was even more down the middle than the last one was.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Yeah, it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Addison Russell started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smart... It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Mike Scott, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Addison Russell strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
And it's been a good start to the homestand for them. They've taken 3 of the first 4, so they've had it going here. No question about that.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Scott steps into his windup. First pitch on its way.
Desmond.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Brian Dozier gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
The 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's made. Garrett Richards is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, guys, he went into the 6th inning in his last start. Threw okay, ended up with a no decision. He'll look to go a little deeper in this one.
Jackie Robinson started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, you always have to be aware of Mike Trout. He comes in among the AL leaders in batting average, so he's been swinging it very well all year. It'll be fun to watch him do his thing in this one.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to the right side. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, one of the most exciting things we're going to have an opportunity to see in this one, the throwing arm of that catcher. He absolutely has a cannon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to get...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Carlos Santana will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Grounded back up the middle. Larkin ranging up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Mike Moustakas will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he is in April. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted second overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Chris Young will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Mike Trout will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Richard steps into his windup. 0-2 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Schmidt. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Jennings sprinting after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Joe Morgan will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Young. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to Robinson Chirinos will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Williams is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third. Scott has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to play.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Garrett Richards will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Johnny Bench will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base run. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Young. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 392 of his career. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
This is just their first fun. This thing perfectly and just drives it over the wall. That had some serious hang time to it.
Standing in now, Barry Larkin. Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Gotta hope he's okay on the mound.
And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. The pitcher, Mike Scott, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, if you'd given me a nickel here, I'd have thought he was bunting that time.
Yeah, that one caught me by surprise, too. I don't know why you'd want him swinging the bat.
Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
And that's not just any pitcher up there. That's an American League pitcher. And that's a big letdown defensively. Those are outs that you have to count on.
He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Franklin giving chase, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. And the runner from second is in to score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Bryce Harper comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
0-1. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. A quick out number one. At the plate, Ted Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, but this time, if he can just put the ball on the ground again, he's going to have a good chance at an RBI because right now the infield's playing back.
Into the seats, 0-1. That comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound.
Well, you know all the infielders are taught to try and knock a ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. And by the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
Mike Trout will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Mike Schmidt stands in, the 8th man to bat in the inning, as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Addison Russell will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Yeah, still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
And a splitter is over for a called 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Left fielder, Desmond Jennings.
Desmond Jennings stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Scott looks in. Here it is on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
The batter, number 2, second.
Brian Dozier stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat. Joe Morgan is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
In now, Johnny Bench. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. He's gotten that pitch past him twice here. Now, do you push your luck or give him something else?
Let it ride. Keep it out of the zone. See if he'll chase.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Barry Larkin steps in now.
11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3. Carlos Santana heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Scott's ready. Here's the 1-2. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Chris Young digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss by Young, as he's prone to do, and he falls behind here 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Robinson Chirinos is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a surprising intentional walk here as that will now load the bases. Garrett Richards will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Mike Scott comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Pitcher, Mike Scott.
To short, hit hard. Gloved by Russell. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Gonna be a tough play. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Right fielder.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Franklin moves over. And that's the 3rd out. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire. Addison Russell will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. Around second. He'll try for third, and he's not stopping. He's trying for it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Hit high and deep out to left. Williams ranging back to the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 2, second.
Brian Dozier digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Trout. And that retires the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 1. Ted Williams will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Calling for it, Moustakas, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
And that's a big break for him right there. When you've already thrown 5 tough innings and you're looking at having to go right through the heart of the lineup, to get a first pitch out to start off the inning is certainly welcome.
Richards is ready. Here's the first pitch. Mike Trout swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Stepping in, Mike Schmidt. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Tony Gwynn will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Jennings going back. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Tony Gwynn will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 19.
Mike Moustakas is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And he takes a called strike 2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Chris Young comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
That misses 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ballgame, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go the ball. Joe Morgan steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Hit hard up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
And now finally that base hit breaks a string of 11 straight that he had retired. He was starting to look invincible out there.
And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Hansel Robles will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Cameron Rupp will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Jeff Bagwell will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jeff Bagwell.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Barry Larkin digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
To second for one. Relay to first in time. And Jeff Bagwell will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Russell Franklin will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Bounce to first. Gwynn is right there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Addison Russell will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the... Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail it here. Mike Scott will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Clayton Kershaw is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And here's where, on the mound, you got to tell yourself, you did everything right there. This was an 0-2 pitch, and he did a great job of getting him to hit it on the ground. Just happens to find a hole on the right side. I mean, what are you going to do?
Flipped out the other way towards short. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. And he'll scramble back to first safely. Bryce Harper will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Harper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 3 runs, 7 hits. And no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ted Williams takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Mike Trout will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Clayton Kershaw will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Clayton Kershaw.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Morgan is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Brian Dozier will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
On the ground to third. Robinson gloves it on to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Now batting.
Carlos Santana makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. A little tardy there. No balls in the strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and no one will get this one. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top 3-1. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jacob deGrom starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, this will be his 2nd start of the season. In his 1st start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Addison Russell strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, shortstop, number 27.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
And this is the final game of the homestand before they hit the road for 7 games, so you can bet they'd like to head out on a winning note.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Bench corrals it, but the throw is not in time. Russell reaches on the strikeout.
Oh, you got to squeeze the ball back there.
Left fielder.
Desmond Jennings is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Keller's a guy that will mostly call a great game. Although sometimes he gets some odd looks from pitchers, especially when they feel like they've spotted a great pitch.
Trout is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And this will prove to be a heads-up play at first as he tags up and moves into scoring position now. Brian Dozier comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Tap fouled at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And another foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, a guy to watch, Mike Trout. Well, we always get enamored with his offensive capabilities, but defensively, he's just as enjoyable to watch. We see him make those highlight reel plays, going over the wall.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Scott Kazmir gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got 99 wins. 1 away from triple digits. It'll be real exciting to see if he gets 100 here in this one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Mike Trout will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season.
And you know what, guys? He's got the 3rd best batting average on the club.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Young, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's in at second base with a 1st inning double. Ted Williams will dig in, and as you can see, he's got that average up near the 400 mark to start the season.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Kazmir sets. Here's the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Williams is retired, 2 down now. The tag, and he is out. On to the second inning now from Arlington with no score. Mike Moustakas will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
Hit in the air to right field. Kaline is in pursuit. 1 out.
Batting 6th, center fielder
Chris Young will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Chop down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
batting 7th, catcher
Robinson Chirinos is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's gotten away here early with leaving some of these pitches out over the middle of the plate, especially to start some of these at-bats.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And Jeff Bagwell will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
Jeff Bagwell.
Kazmir pulls the string on a dandy changeup. It's 0-1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to left as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Standing in now, Mike Schmidt.
Baseman Mike.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Kazmir has his target. Here's the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Al Kaline will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Joe Morgan will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 8, Joe Morgan.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Johnny Bench will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2, here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo. Joe Morgan will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field,
Russell Franklin will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Stepping in, Scott Kazmir, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
1-1.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Addison Russell will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Barry Larkin will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season.
Barry Larkin.
Kazmir into the windup. First pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches, 1 gone. At the plate, Jacob deGrom. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Catcher, Jacob deGrom.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you what, it's tough to try and outthink this guy out there. Seems like whatever pitch he throws, you're stuck looking for something else.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Push to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
7 straight games with a base hit now, and that's a solid week or so of swinging the bat with some authority.
Mike Trout will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Desmond Jennings will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the roll that he's been on.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up and taken in out there for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Bench recovers, but he can't get it there in time. Dozier is aboard after the strikeout.
Oh, man. That'll drive you crazy on the mound.
Carlos Santana is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Grounded to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. So stepping in, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner. But Ted Williams is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Jeff Bagwell stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. High and deep to straightaway right. Franklin ranging back, still going back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Mike Schmidt is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Joe Morgan comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change, 1-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Johnny Bench is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Chris Young heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
Sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Robinson Chirinos is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Throw on to first, two gone.
Now batting, right fielder,
Russell Franklin digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Barry Larkin comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Franklin on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, pitcher.
Into the box now, Jacob deGrom. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time.
And I'm still not sure why they had him trying to bunt with 2 strikes. I'm just not a big fan of doing that.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Tony Gwynn will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
That was a pretty heavy sinker that time. He runs it in there about mid-thigh, and that's just a great job of hitting to be able to turn that one around.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Wow, a flip to second for 1. Relay to first in time. Phil Niekro is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely.
Now batting,
Addison Russell stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. And he takes strike 2. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Bagwell is there for it. 1 down. Desmond Jennings will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Into the seats, 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
the batter, number 2, second base.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Niekro pauses. 0-1 on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. The Yanks lead. Mike Trout will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, a diving stop by Santana. He's out.
Picked him up. Nice play.
The left fielder,
Ted Williams will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
first baseman, number 5.
Jeff Bagwell will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Mike Schmidt steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First offering on its way. And here's a slider that runs inside. Keep him from diving out over the plate.
Boy, a 2-out single. Now nearly a hit by pitch. You got to be careful right here not to let this inning get away from you.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Look over by Kazmir, now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ball game so far. Morgan sprinting after it. Niekro gets his sign. Here it is on 0-1. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2.
And that right there, that's why these guys only have 1 hit. He's had them chasing its shadows this entire ball game.
Now batting, third baseman.
Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for route number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chris.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count. 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Joe Morgan steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Right fielder, Joe Morgan.
Into the windup and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Chirinos corrals it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The catcher, number
Johnny
5.
Bench will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
To short. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
Now batting,
Barry Larkin will stand in now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. And he's getting close with that home run. He's just 1 away from number 200 for his career.
Well, this is not a number that's going to put him among the all-time greats or anything, But there are so many players out there, both current and former major leaguers, who'd love to say they have 200 dingers. Heck, I only hit 19.
Dennis Eckersley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 43.
Here's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. A run for the Jays. Dennis Eckersley will come on awfully early here as they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to save this one. Robinson Chirinos is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Again, he sends it out of play. Eckersley gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Russell Franklin.
Russell Franklin is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Tap down the line. Schmidt is up with it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Elmer Colon come out into the on-deck circle now as that's going to spell the end for Scott Kazmir. This is skied into short left center. Williams is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Addison Russell will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And he'll get in there safely at 3rd, 2nd, and 3rd now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Desmond Jennings.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam. And Tom Wilhelmsen is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Tom Wilhelmsen.
Jackie Robinson comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about doing that again. Let's see if he can get something started right here.
This is line to left, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Mike Trout comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder.
Striding into the box, Ted Williams. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates can say up to this point. They've been whipping left and right.
To second for one, on to first, and they get them both.
Man, you get back-to-back singles to start the inning. Everything looking good. And then one pitch later, it all comes crashing down on the double play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jeff Bagwell is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Dozier is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Toronto. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge with Dallas in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Brian Dozier will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Larkin over to his left, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
First baseman.
Eckersley's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And they're playing Pepper with the left side of the infield as here's a ground ball to third now. Oh, and this goes right past him. So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. And it's quickly 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 2-0. Good night from Arlington.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jacob deGrom. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Scott Kazmir. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first